Lori Ann Spagna here with you today. I want to chat briefly about the new problem now. This may seem counterintuitive to be talking about a problem, but I think it's important to understand it because I've always been the kind of person who says in order for us to transform, we have to become conscious. We can't become conscious and transform if we don't know what's going on. So for so long, eons of time, we've been operating in an old paradigm. The new problem now is that as more and more humanity is awakening, and as more and more entrepreneurs, solopreneurs, highly ambitious visionaries, light leaders are awakening and going through our transformational process of becoming more heart-centered, of recognizing the value and contribution that we're here to offer and how important it is to get it out. The problem is that there's just a lot of whitewash out there. What do I mean by that? You see, as more and more humans are awakening, they're learning more and more intuition. They're learning a little more about energy, but they don't have proven strategy and technique to apply to their business, to their career, to their life. So they're using tools of the old paradigm. They're using Reiki, they're using various forms of mindset shifting, which is awesome. All that stuff is awesome. They're using breath techniques, they're using yoga practices, they're using basic manifestation techniques. But the problem is that all of this stuff is extremely whitewashed. And they're not knowing how to directly apply it to their business and their offerings and their service to the world. They're not knowing how to bring that into real alignment. You see, real alignment is not something that we think our way through or that we strategize our way through or that we come up with through a mental process. It's not a strategy. It's not an approach. It's not mindset shifting. That stuff can help, but that is just a little old paradigm tool that doesn't really bring us into alignment. Look, the problem is that we're evolving, we're awakening, but the tools and practices that got us to here are not going to get us to where we're meant to go. We need something from a whole new paradigm, a whole new energetic shifting that is way beyond the tools of the old paradigm. So let me just clarify just a little bit more what I mean by this, because those old paradigm tools, they're great, but they're not going to get us where we're meant to go. So old paradigm tools that are taught out of ancient, I don't want to say ancient practices and teachings. I want to say what's in the mainstream, right? Left brain learning tools and practices that have been passed down for many, 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 many years now, that you find in books, that you find on the bookstores, that you can adapt. People have adapted and utilized them in different ways. They're still coming out of the old paradigm. They're not next level. They're not yet birthed from the new paradigm. See? So what we need to bring in is a new form of tools, practices, techniques, and consciousness, a whole new frequency of energy that has not existed prior to the now moment in our physical reality. Something in a sense from beyond where we've been operating. And here's how you know. Let me ground this in so it makes more sense. Chances are you've done breath work. You may have done ayahuasca. You may have gone to some kind of plant ceremonies or toad ceremonies, or you've done lots of rituals on full moons. You've tracked your astrology. You've done your numerology. You checked with your psychic and your gurus. You did meditation practices. You did all kinds of chakra clearings. You tried to squash your ego. You tried to love your ego. You believed you had an ego. I could go on about this stuff. You read lots of stuff in lots of books. You went to workshops. You even went to retreats. You strategized. You went to business marketing classes. You learned all these fabulous strategies. And none of this is wrong, but it got you to here, but it won't get you to there. It won't get you to where you're going, which is why you're listening to me right now, because where you are is on the cusp of needing something new. Something so new it is not out there. It comes from the non-physical, the realms of the unknown. And it's being brought into this reality. Brand new, not before available, because it wasn't available to us because humanity had not crossed into this threshold of a new paradigm. Now, let me ground this in a little bit more. If you're a highly ambitious entrepreneur and a solopreneur and you've been learning marketing tactics, you've been learning all kinds of strategies, if you're a spiritually based, heart-centered entrepreneur or solopreneur who wants to get your message out there in a bigger, better, more glorious, more fabulous way, if you've been out there doing energy work, energy healing, but you know that you have not achieved or fulfilled your highest potential, and you know there's something great in you that wants to come through, that wants to be birthed more magnificently in you, this is what I'm talking about. In order to get to where you're going, to live your highest fulfillment, to be the greatest expression of you, to really utilize the gifts, talents, abilities, the service, mission offerings you're here to share with the world, your community, others, animals, the people in your environment, whomever they are. In order to do what you're here to do, you must become something and someone different. You must become someone and something entirely new. And you know this because, like I said, you've done the ayahuasca, you've done the meditations, you've done the retreats, you've done the Reiki, you've done the energy work, you've done the breath work, you've been doing the yogic practices, and it's only gotten you to here. And this is why I say, and you've done the marketing programs, you've done the strategizing, you've done all that work that's involved with getting you to where you are. But if you're at some kind of glass ceiling and you're ready to turn your glass ceiling into a floor, then it's time for something new. There's a whole new paradigm awaiting for us that is full of all new energy, frequency, vibration, consciousness. But in order for us to align with it and bring forward who we're truly meant to be, become who we're truly meant to be, and bring forward into the world what we're meant, divinely, uniquely meant to bring forward, we need to access that which has never been available before. That energetic comes from the non-physical. That energetic comes from working with a whole new team, your master, your teachers, your loved ones from beyond the physical realm. It comes from a whole new realm of divine alignment, right? So what I teach in my methodology is a very unique practice of divine alignment, core pillar alignment. And we're working on multiple levels and multiple layers. Not only are we working with chakras, I teach a unique practice, a core pillar alignment technique that accesses realms that are through the Sacred Heart Center and that allow us to really go beyond the physical. Without leaving our bodies, we're bringing that which is from beyond the physical into the physical. It is simply not available out there. I have developed this on my own through lifetimes of learning, practice, and application. And it combines the most progressive practice, content, energy, and consciousness available out there. I know this because I've been at this for over 25 years professionally and a whole lifetime in this lifetime on my own personally, way before I ever got into this work professionally. And you will love it. It is simple. It's easy. It's incredibly powerful. It is all about really accessing and aligning with the source within you, the divinity that is within you, the intuitive gifts that you have that are just, this is so beyond like basic intuition, the inner guidance within you, the connection to the higher realms, including your own divine team, and utilizing energy from a whole new frequency bandwidth that is beyond what I have formerly called the energetic blocks or barriers that we perceive that have kept us in limitation. I call these frequency fences because those are the energetics that keep humans locked in space, in their own energetic space. And this is why so many people oftentimes tend to feel blocked or limited, because they can't get beyond their own frequency fence. They can't get beyond their own range of energetic because they're in their own field of frequency. And they need to work with someone who is beyond that limitation of that frequency bandwidth. So this is what I offer, this core pillar technique. It is my joy and pleasure to teach it and to assist others because it is so powerful. And like I said, it is not out there. I developed this over years and years. It started 20 years ago when I was teaching animal communication and telepathy. And in the very early stages, I was teaching my unique theta technique. It was my unique technique for how to communicate with animals telepathically and other beings in the non-physical. And it has, over the past 25 years, continued to grow and evolve. And now it is so powerful and so effective. I've been utilizing it, growing and expanding it. So now I am teaching it to others. Okay, with that, I am inviting you to the expansion experience. I will be sharing all about this. You will be learning about it, why it's important, how to utilize it, how to use it to grow your business, your offerings, your service, your contribution in the world, because I work with highly ambitious, soul-centered, heart-centered leaders, visionaries, entrepreneurs, and solopreneurs like you who truly have something magnificent to offer in this world and who truly want to make a difference and who truly know that the world can be a fabulous, magnificent, brilliant, beautiful place for all of us, that we all have the potential to positively uplift humanity, to make a significant and positive contribution to our lives so we can live our highest fulfillment, so that we can really be our most benevolent, most magnificent, most spectacular selves, and then share it with the world. This is what we're here for. So this expansion experience, which starts in February, on February 12th, it is coming up. I am so excited to share it with you. You do need to be registered to participate. It is a free 9-day gifted masterclass. I know you will love it. I know you will benefit off the charts. And I know this will bring into a whole new level that which you've been doing for your lifetime. Because you know you've been painstakingly working to build your business, your audience, your community, your message, your contribution in the world to get what you're meant to get out there, whether it's some form of energy, light language. This is my new voice coming through. Whatever it is that you're here to do, helping animals, getting the message out there about the consciousness and sentience of animals, helping them on a global scale, whatever it is that you're here to do to help the people and the animals in your world, this is a whole new level of delivering it. So please join us. It is the expansion experience. I will make sure I put the link below. It is live 9 days from October 12th to the 20th. When you register, you will get a truly magnificent and spectacular workbook that goes along with the 9-day masterclass. Again, this is all gifted. And there's lots of other free gifts as well. You'll also if you desire to, be able to join us in the Facebook private group where I am interacting with everybody and we'll be sharing in there regularly. You'll get lots of extra benefits and bonuses in there and also from registering. So please join us. I will put the link in below. I'm so excited. It is time for us as a global collective to up-level into a whole new paradigm where everyone benefits for the good of all with harm to none, where we are all truly, positively uplifting ourselves and one another, where we are working on really transmuting the old wounded parts of us that we no longer need to carry around, and where we are becoming the best, most magnificent, most spectacular versions of ourselves and sharing that with the world. I am so excited to share this with you. You are going to love it and hugely benefit from it. Okay, you guys, I'm going to release you for now. I will see you at the Expansion Experience. It's also at the website at lorispagna.com. Under Work with Me, you will see the tab for the Expansion Experience. Please register and join us so you get access to this 9-day gifted masterclass. Okay, you guys, I love you so much. I'll see you then. Lots of love. Farewell for now. Bye-bye.